after posting a perfect 9-0 road record in ACC play a year ago. Tonight, that process begins anew. Hard to believe it's been almost 2 years since Virginia lost a road game in ACC play. Late night hoops in Beantown as we welcome you to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, here on the outskirts of Boston. Tonight, the top-ranked Cavaliers look to extend on their national best 11-game road win streak, and in the process, keep their overall record perfect this season in the one and only meeting this regular season between Virginia and Boston College. Boston College in the home white uniforms with red numerals and lettering. Red trim on the shorts. Jack Salt, little jump hook out of the gates, and a nice looking one as he puts the Hoos on the board first. Guy lost on the dribble but regathers, and when he did, he was by himself. He says, I can do a little bit of that scoring as he bombs away, and just wasn't into the rotation just yet at that point. That was an early game. Here's a feed from Jerome to Diakite, all by himself underneath with an easy two-hand flush. Here's a drive inside. Tab splits through the defense down the lane and scoops the shot off the window and good for his first points. Here's Diakite on the other side, running jump hook. High shot, a beauty as it splashes through. Here's Guy coming to a stop, feeding Jerome. Jerome for the left wing, unloads, and he'll drill the three. Guy, a head fakes, takes it down low. Challenged on the shot, but he puts it over Jarius Hamilton anyway. The 6'8 freshman was no match for the ACC Player of the Week. Diakite, he comes to a stop, feeds it to Guy. Guy, no look feed to Jerome, right wing three, bullseye. Bounce pass to Diakite. Diakite at the free throw line. Goes past his man Popovich and lays it off the window with a right hand. The Hoos trying to stretch out on the 7-point lead. DeAndre Hunter driving baseline on Bowman. Powers him out of the way but can't make the shot. However, uses that left hand on the opposite side of the rim to tip it right back up and in. He passes now to Hunter. Hunter to Guy. Guy, quick three-point try. On the way and good. What a shot. Dumps it left of the lane to Key. Key with a right-hand dribble. Takes it into traffic. Puts the shot off the rim and good. And he was fouled in the process. Here comes the inbound pass from Jerome to Diakite, who thumps it down with a rim rocker. Here's a pass to Diakite by himself with an easy two-hand dunk going the other way. Virginia with a 12-point halftime lead with the Wahoos flexing their muscle inside and out and on the boards. Tabs crossing over. He hands to Chapman. Chapman in the lane. Back out to Popovich. Straight on. Three ball. And the lead is down to 6. That's over the last 5 years. Here's Hunter. He fires away from 3, and that'll quiet the home fans when he charges up the Virginia fans. Hunter crossing over. He's at the free throw line. Driving on Tabs. Banks the shot up and in on the runner. Oh, look at this matchup. What a job by Salt, who poked it free, but it's recovered by Bowman again, and now it's poked away again by Salt. Here's your point center again, Jimmy Miller. Clarkson to the front court, dribbles with the right hand. The wraparound move from Tabs trying to pry it free, but he instead passes to Salt, and Salt goes underneath the rim and lays it in on the reverse side. 10 to shoot, 11:45 to play. Here's the inbound pass to Hunter. Hunter gets past his man and then lays it in with a finger roll before the help defense could arrive. Key blocks the shot from outside from Chapman. Now the pass from Guy ahead to Key, who will finish on the other side of the floor. Now they'll set up in the half court. Ty Jerome working on the defense from Tabs. Lobs up for Diakite, who lays it in on the alley-oop. That's a bold move for a team trailing by 20 points. Here's a pass. Key on a handoff to Diakite, who stuffs it down to tie his career high. Hunter at the top of the arc working on Popovich. Drives into the lane. Popovich falls down. Hunter goes right by him. Lays it in with the foul as it hangs on the rim and finally rolls down. Virginia 14-0 on the season. The road win streak continues with an 83-56 win over Boston College.
They're going to be very difficult to beat.